Nak, okay na ka? Nak, kaya pa nimo? Nak, kaya ra nimo? Makagraduate ka man. And sometimes we can say that, Ma, dili gani ko, okay? Ma, kaya pa ka ako ni? Ma, nag-fail gani ko. Ma, disappointed kayo ko sa kong kagalingon. Principal Mr. Raby Atacador, to the Public Schools District Supervisor Sir Henry B. Suarzuelo, to the teaching and non-teaching personnel of Salvacion National High School, to the proud parents and my fellow graduates, a pleasant morning to all of you. And thank you for being here with us in this memorable occasion. On behalf of all grade 12 Aquarius students, allow me to convey a few words on this unforgettable ceremony. When I first sat down to write this speech, tons of thoughts were flowing through my mind. What message should I try to convey? What if my deliberation was not enough and you'll get bored? Or will I pass out? Because to be honest, I am so nervous at this moment. I was worried about giving a speech. As you know or may not know, I am not a very good public speaker. So in order to have a memorable and better speech, I googled some sad, happy, motivational, and even inspiring speech. But none of them could ever match how grateful I am at this moment. And also, that's a sort of plagiarism, right? And so, I tried to make one. And this is from me to you, so please bear with me and please listen. My dear co-graduates, the first step have been successful. As it is said, the roots of education is bitter, but the fruit it bears is very sweet. Time flies so fast without us realizing it. We were just grade 7 students back then, was having a hard time remembering all these new people's names and struggling to find new friends from those bunch of strangers. Awkward smile, awkward approach, that we didn't imagine that would turn into friendship and emotional bond. My dear fellow graduates, we all did it. Throughout the journey, we've encountered different challenges that took us out of our comfort zones. Sufferings from piles of homeworks and activities, countless breakdowns because of pressures, pero late lang gihapon mapasa o performance. Deadline karon pud maghimo. Even if last week pa nag-remind ang teacher. Ang ending, nag-cram. We've heard a lot of criticism from people. Grade 12, mga kinuan na. Kanang grade 12, mga tamaran mo na. Grade 12, mga bagaan mo na. Pero di na tama, suko o mayo, kahit half tinood biya na. Maybe that's one of the reasons why we didn't grow up. That we're different from other graduates. We let ourselves be affected sa ilang mga gipangingon. Instead of growing, we became doors. That tried to knock us out, that killed our hope to be better as soon as we graduate. They made us feel that we're just a nobody, right? That we're just an embarrassment, yeah? And that became our insecurity. That everyone expect nothing from us. In other words, sinuka na ta. However, do you all know why we're still here? Simple. Adaptability. But we must admit that it was really hard. Some of our friends and classmates transferred to another school, and some of them stopped. In other words, we're the survivors, and here we are, standing at the edge of our high school journey. However, this graduation doesn't mean the end. It is instead a part of a much larger journey ahead. To this class, this is it. We are now wearing our toga, and later on we received our diploma. After this event, we are no longer grade 12 Aquarius na makonsider na ako na pinaka-worst section. We are no longer student of survey. Nagitagana to sakit sa ulo. We are no longer classmates. Because after this, we're taking different path towards our future. But thank you. Thank you for the memories, the deep talks, for sharing each other's experiences. Our perspective about life is much different from each other. I remember what Kent said when we had conversation. I forgot the exact sentence, but he said, "Maski anir ako, gusto po na ako makagraduate." Especially para sa akong mama, akong lola, akong lolo. And I also remember one of our classmates said that, siguro, himuon na lang natong susi ang atong kagalingon para maluwas sa kapobre ang atong pamilya. Ayun, bilang. And I felt the sincerity. It's amazing that we have this kind of mindset even if people around us treat us as nobody but a burden for the school. So this graduate, mugawas na karong adlaw dala ato ang diploma. But I hope na sa umaabot na panahon, sa pagbalik na ito ari, mga successful na ta. O nakatabang na ta sa pagbayad sa tax sa itong gobyerno. Let's claim that. Wherever your future takes you, let it take you somewhere. Take all the risk than losing all the chance. That's the biggest mistake we've done this year. I hope we've learned from that already. Of course, we won't be able to reach this stage without the people who helped us, without expecting nothing in return. We've owed them a lot of gratitude. To our teachers, thank you for all the knowledge you have shared. Your patience and guidance are what has brought us here now. And this opportunity, we would also like to apologize for all the bad behaviors we had shown. We were so arrogant when in fact we are just a bunch of kids who still grasping for knowledge. When we knew nothing but complain, when we tried to make up excuses for not doing our homework, you never gave up on us. I also wanted to thank our senior high school teachers personally. Thank you, Ma'am Karen, for your guidance and for bringing us into the reality of life. You are such a good teacher. Thank you, Ma'am Rhea, for the advice and patiently teaching us the lessons even though we're such a disappointment. Thank you, Ma'am Sok, for laughing with us with our jokes. You really made our day light and bright. Thank you, and lastly, thank you, Sir Ray, for the motivation and understanding. We are so grateful to have you as our advisor. You supported us even though we're such a disappointment to you. We apologize for being irresponsible and undisciplined throughout the school year until this moment. Thank you, teachers, for your wide understanding. We learned a lot of things from all of you. We promise that we will make you proud in the future. This batch will be successful and will be the pride of this school. Dili mi ninyo makit-andra sa buwa. Nga, gigikugos nga bata, unya bilog pa dyan ang tiyan. Dili mi mamahimong purpose members, but rather a taxpayer of the government. To our parents who are always beside us since day one, we share this with you. There will be more years of struggle, mga 4 years pa. But we are confident because we have parents like you. To my papa, ay pa. Vlogger din na siya, guys. I-follow na ninyo. Pa, I witnessed your sacrifices and struggles. To be honest, after graduating high school, I don't really have plans on studying and pursuing college. to work and earn my own money. Pero there's this one time that changed all my plans. Pauling me from the SPC competition. We were at the Quezano that time. I am with Ma'am Karen and the other teachers, our coaches. Then I saw two ladies got out from their cars. Around 25 to 30 years old yata to siguro sila. They look very successful. Then an old man and old woman also got out. I was just observing them and a realization hit me. Pero sa baka may experience akong papa? Is there really assurance na if mag-work ko, I'll be able to snap my parents out of poverty? I want my father to experience the best because he's the best father. To my co-graduates, I know you all have plans for yourselves and for your family. And let's make that happen. Our parents are so proud of us. They just can't really say it directly. Just like we can tell them our problems because we don't have the courage. They can ask, "Nak, okay na ka? Nak, kaya pa nimo? Nak, kaya ra nimo? Makagraduate ka man." And sometimes we can say that, "Ma, dili gali ko, okay? Ma, kaya pa ka po ni? Ma, nag-fail gani ko. Ma, disappointed kayo ko sa kong kagalingon. Ma, makagraduate pa ka ako, ani?" How can I tell my parents that their bright child is no longer shining? We fail to communicate these things towards our parents. And to our parents, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you. My fellow graduates, just like our parents said it would, time went by faster than we expected. So I hope that each one of you cherish these precious moments we have spent together, because no matter how much you may want to, you can come back to high school. Everything eventually ends, and that's true. Because today, we bid our goodbyes. Goodbye to your trials and quadros. Like Winnie the Pooh said, how lucky am I to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard. Let's say goodbye to our old selves and hello to the new we. Again, thank you and congratulations.
Certificate of recognition is hereby awarded to Abegail P. Pahid for achieving the Academic Excellence Award with honors in grade 12 Aquarius for the school year 2024-2025 during the 8th graduation rites with the theme Generation of Unity Partners for the New Philippines. Given this 14th day of April 2025 at Salvacion National High School, Salvacion, Palanas, Masbate. Signed by Mr. Ray Asibuque, Class Advisor, and Mr. Ray B. Atacador, Principal. Another certificate of participation is presented to Abegail P. Pahid for her active participation during the Division School Press Conference held at Aroroy National High School, Aroroy, Masbate on November 7 to 9, 2024. She will also receive the Senate Gold Medal for Academic Excellence, a prestigious award given to graduating students with the highest academic distinction. This recognition bestowed by the Senate of the Philippines highlights exceptional achievement and emphasizes the value of excellence and dedication in education.